Hello everyone. So I just wanted to show my quick fix for an SUV or a car with tall floors. So essentially what happens when you open the door to a car like this, especially if you're on a hill or you're leaning at an angle, things just tend to fall right out of the car. And it's quite obnoxious, especially if you have something that could be broken, maybe a computer, maybe bottles of some sort, or food, anything like that, jars, for example. And as you can see on a car like this, see the floor is literally higher than the door. If you ask my wife why things are falling out of my car, it's because she'd say it's totally junked and trashed, but I don't think that really makes a difference. She drives a Kia Soul. You can see it back there. When you open the door of that car, the floor slopes down. So if you have something like this laying on the floor, it will never fall out when you open the door. However, in this car, if that object wasn't there, I open the door and things just fall right out. It's quite obnoxious, but obviously it depends how you park. So if you're parked on a steep incline, you have a bunch of things in here, and obviously as you drive around, they tend to also move left and right, depending on how aggressively or how hard you turn. So you open your door and everything just falls right out. And let alone you might notice that it falls out. What can be annoying is that something small can fall out and you might not hear or see it, especially say if it's raining or it's dark out, and you might actually lose something without even seeing where it is. So my super quick solution, I just found these being thrown out by the side of the road. I literally just cut this down a little bit. That way it fits into the groove here and it jams right in between the seat, past the seat belt there. And it really just fits perfect like that. I've had it like this for about 8 months. Just literally a 2-second fix, but not one thing has fallen out of the car since. And it really is just a pain in the neck when you're opening a door and you have to stand kind of carefully opening it, keeping your hand here, hoping nothing falls out. And then as it's a car, you don't know, is there a puddle? Is it muddy? Where are you at the moment? Are you at an incline? Are you in a busy street? You don't want things falling out of your car and rolling down a street with cars driving by it. So go to Home Depot, spend like a couple bucks, get something like this, any board or something. I recommend having something that's a little flexible, because that way you can kind of bend around the car's shape. But with this literally 2-minute fix, it makes life a lot easier. I know folks who drive like a Honda Civic or a smaller sedan car, they are not really used to this, and I used to have cars like this as well, and I never ever obviously had things falling out when I opened the door. But ever since I started driving this full-size SUV, this has just been kind of a nuisance. So yeah, I hope that helps.